In this video, I'm going to be taking you through the real thing, how I applied for the Germany opportunity card, the visa, how I applied on the official website with no step skipped, and I will explain a lot of things to you on the application procedure, the documents that are being required, and I will explain some key things as well that could actually make the whole difference in your application. So don't think you know it all. I want to stick to the end of the video as I take you through the process. So let's just dive into the application procedure as I take you into it. So this is, you will come to the German embassy in your country, and what you want to look for is the visa navigator, and then it's going to ask you for some questions that you will need to answer, which will actually bring you to the opportunity card. So click on start, and it's going to, would you like to stay in Germany for longer than 90 days? Yes. What is your nationality? And then you have to pick that you're a citizen of a third country, because those are the ones that this visa is for. So why do you want to enter Germany? You want to come up and pick up a gainful employment. So these questions are actually direct, which at the end of it, it will lead us to the opportunity card. So I would like to take up gainful employment. Do you have a university degree? I click yes. In which country? Outside of Germany. And is your degree recognized? And if it's recognized in Germany, good, but it is only recognized in the state which it was obtained, which will actually be the case for many people. So you click on this, and then you say, based on the information you have provided, you will need the following visa, which is the opportunity card, to enter Germany. So coming down, these are a few steps. These are the procedure for it. Complete the application online, wait for the preliminary review, in-person appointment where you will now have to pay, and then you have to apply online. So if you click on the apply online, this is where it's going to bring you, and this is just an overview of the opportunity card. The main thing there is that it gives you an opportunity to come to Germany and look for work. Before you can come to Germany, before you will actually have to get an employment already, but this allows you to look for work in Germany. If you actually, we will also take the counter test. If you have a 6 points minimum, you will qualify, and then you'll be able to access other aspects of the application. So this is just the scoring system at a glance. If your qualification is recognized in Germany, that's like a booster. You get 4 points. And if your skill is on the shortage occupation list, you have 1 point for that, and you can click on list of shortage occupations here. It will take you to the list of the occupation list that are shorts that people are looking for in Germany. So this is for professional experience. If you have 2 years, you will get 2 points, and in the last 5 years, 2 years will earn you 2 points. 2 years of experience in the last 5 years, and if it's above that, you will get 3. So this is your language skills. You can earn up to 1 to 4 points, either in English or Germany. You don't need to understand Germany, but you can do English. So your age, if you are actually young, you get 2 points, but if you are between 35 and 40, you get just 1 point, and if you are applying with your spouse, you get 1 point as well. So these are further information that you may want to look or check on, and get a more understanding about it. So now coming back here, this is where you pick the country in which you are resident, and I picked Nigeria because it's for third countries, but the links are inactive yet. So if you can see, the link is actually inactive for some countries. Ghana inactive, Nigeria inactive, some European countries as well, the link is inactive to apply online for the Germany opportunity card. But I will show you how I bypassed this inactive link, and I was able to access the website and register and then apply for the visa. So you want to stick to the end of the video to know about that. So if the link have actually been active, this is the next stage it would have actually lead you. I see inactive. So now, had it been that the links are active, this is where it's going to lead you. You put your email, your password, and then it's going to send you a confirmation code into your email, and then you put it there, and then it's going to bring you here to the official application site. So you can start store. This is the application site where you apply for the opportunity card. These are just what you will do at the personal appointment. You do your biometric later on. Your application will be decided by the German. You'll be notified as soon as the review has been completed. So you can click on apply now, and then so this is the score counter. The first thing you will have to do, and the other links which will enable me to fill the application form is not active. But if I could do this and it's successful, I get minimum of 6 points, then I'll be able to do the other one. So these are everything, all the information that you need to know. So I want to complete the counter check right now. If I get 6 points minimum, then I will be able to apply for this visa. So this is the questions that will be asked from you, and you have to be careful in answering them. So do you have a university degree? Yes, I have a university degree. Or if your own is vocational training, you can pick that. What is the status of your professional qualification? So if your professional qualification is recognized in Germany, that's like a booster. As I've said earlier, that means you just need to fulfill the basic requirements and you don't need all those 6 points anymore. The basic requirement is enough. But for this, you have obtained a university degree. Your university degree is not recognized in Germany. However, your university degree is recognized in your state, in your country of training. So that is what will be applicable to many people. But if this is, maybe you have a German university degree, a foreign university degree that's recognized in Germany, that's a point booster. You automatically earn 4 points for this. And having understanding of English will actually qualify you for this visa. And then having proof of fund. So that is for that. On livelihood, your financial independence is a basic prerequisite for receiving the opportunity card, because they do not want you to rely on the states for rent, food, or insurance or anything. So they want to make sure that you can actually do this on your own. So these are one of the means of proving that you have proof of fund. So it's just a question now, but as we go further in the application, you will see more about it and some very important things there as well. So stick to the end. So these are the means that you can earn with a blocked bank account, which will actually require about 12,000 euros. But that's not the only means. We also have declaration of commitment, that someone in Germany is agreeing to sponsor you. And we also have other proof of financial means. But this other proof of financial means is actually country specific. It's not just there are different means of financial means that can be considered for some countries and will not be considered for some countries. So when we get to that application part as well, you will see better on that. So you can submit bank statement as proof of financial means that you need for your stay. However, there are country specific parameters, as I've said earlier, as you can also see here as well. So if you can submit any of these 3 means, you can then click yes for can you earn a living in Germany. So let me leave here. So let me click out. So can you earn a living in Germany? So click yes. So because one of the means, but you need to provide means for one of the 3 options there. So partner, do you want to apply with your spouse or not? If you want to apply with your spouse, you get 1 point, but you will need marriage certificate and the likes. You get 1 point extra if you apply with your spouse. But let me just shoot myself in the leg here. Let me put no, which will actually reduce my points, which actually means, but let's go on. So what's your language skills? Can you speak German or English? So it's either German or English language that is required. And when I did the previous video, we don't really know what is going to be required before. Like, is it proof of English from a university? What is going to be required? So a language certificate according to HOT, that's what will be required of you, or TOEFL. So this is what is required. So what is your language level of German? I have no language level of German. So what is your level of English? What is required is B2. So if you pick that you don't have B2, it will count against you. So now let's look for means of proving your English language. Let's click on auth.org. So we will see different means, either one of the means that is provided under this auth or TOEFL. So under this auth, I think we have IELTS, we have this English, we have Cambridge Assessment English, we have language cert, and you can see IELTS here already under the Cambridge Assessment English, Cambridge English Teaching and the likes. And we also have Trinity College London down there, that you can actually take some of the tests that this institution actually offers. I think Trinity offer ESOL, TESOL. So those are one of the means that you can actually use in applying. So you can just check which one is actually the cheapest. Let's check for language cert and see if it's cheaper than IELTS, because I think IELTS, many people do IELTS. I think IELTS, they reviewed their price recently. So click on book online here and we will see how much this one costs. And I think this is actually expensive. This one with $3 US. I don't think IELTS is up to that. The last time I knew about IELTS was 90,000 naira or so. That was when even the naira was stronger actually. So this is actually expensive, but let me go to Cambridge. So this is Cambridge, and you can click on book an exam. I also found Cambridge in that list that I show you right now when I click on hot. So you can select a location. When I pick a location, Lagos is not available, but when I pick the Federal Capital Territory, I was able to see this. So this is a phone number of someone that works at, I think, Tulip or so. So you can call them and then they will tell you the price and the likes. So that is for that. You have level of English proficiency in English, either through Language Arts, Trinity College London, which is ESOL, TESO, and the likes. So let's go back to what we are doing. So that is how you are going to prove your English proficiency. And now coming to age, you will get 2 points if you are not older. If you are not older than 35, if you are young, you will get 2 points. But if you are actually older than 35 or 40, you will actually have 1 point. Depending on your age, you can receive 2 points. So professional experience. So this is for your professional experience. You will have to support this by using your CV. Depending on your length of your professional experience, you can receive up to 3 points. So, and you support it by your CV actually. So let's come down. Maybe job references may be required as well. So over the last 7 years, I work at least 5 years in this profession. Over the last years, I work at least 2 years in this profession. So I want to choose 2 years, and this will earn me just 2 points and not 3 points. So over the last year, I'm just trying to be humble with all the options that I'm selecting. Most of you that are filling it may have more. So have you been to Germany before? I pick no. If you've been there before, that's 1 point. So professional group. So if your job belongs to one of the occupational shortage list in Germany, that jobs that are actually on the short occupation list, you can click on ilo.org to see. You will earn 1 point, and these are different categories. So let's click on this and see the different type of jobs that are here, so that you can know which type of category you are going to select. So we have manufacturing, mining, construction and distribution managers. We have the likes, science and engineering. So when you click on the link that I clicked on, you will be able to see all these jobs as well: life sciences, architects, medical doctors, veterinarians. I'm sure almost all the jobs you want will actually be here, actually most actually. So professional jobs. So having seen that list, you can then choose under which category that you fall under. So I think manufacturing, according to the list, actually is also the first on the list. So information and communication, whatever the case may be. So I just want to pick teacher because I'm teaching you right now. So I pick teacher. So it said minimum score Norwich, which is 5 points. I intentionally did that. So how do I do that? Back to score sheet, and then when you refresh, you'll be able to do something else. When I refresh, I just want to come to apply with spouse. So apply with spouse. If I click on apply with my spouse, I will be able to get the additional points. But because I didn't put that, I have just 5 points. So would you like to receive points together with this person? So details of your partner, and I just put the details and then put the passport number and click on save. And then after click on save, it asked me again for this. I put teachers, and then it said result has been changed. So now I got 6 points minimum. So now I can actually apply for it. So I intentionally do that in case you didn't pass, so that you can know that you can still go back and retake the test again and get it done. So now I have this other place active that I can fill. It is inactive before, but because I passed, it's now active. So your application VDEX, we have 6 sections. You click on it, and then it will show you all the sections you have to fill under this form. It's quite very easy, not too much complicated. You just need to know what is being asked of you. So personal details. So every one of them has their own form. So go to form section for personal details. So family name at birth, former nationality, parents of the applicant, everything that's been asked of you. You want to put name at birth, sex, marital status, former nationality, parents of the applicant, for family name of father and the likes, mother's place of residence, occupation learned, whatever it is, whatever occupation it is that you learned, you fill it there. Further information where applicable and the like. So this is just part 1 of the session. So back to overview. So I'll just highlight the most important ones. So identification papers. So this is very important as well. go to form section. This is what is asked in the identification papers. So your identification paper, go to form section, and then your type of travel document. What is it? Passport, ordinary passport, group passport, official duty passport, whatever it is, and your passport number, when it was issued, and the likes. So you want to save, but here back to overview. Okay, and then means of support, which is very important. So go to form section. So you will actually have to state your means of support. What are your means of support in the Federal Republic of Germany? If it's actually declaration of support, if it's actually bank statements, or it is actually a block account. The block account, we have about 12,000 euros, and they will only be releasing 1,000 euros to you every month. So is it your formal declaration of commitment? Is this someone in your reference, or by someone different who is a sponsor entirely different? So where do you want to stay in Germany, the rooms, the apartment, and the likes? So these are a lot of things that will be asked. So I will talk a little bit more about the sponsorship later on. So do you intend to retain your permanent residence outside the Federal Republic of Germany? So you just have to fill this. Maybe you still have your house back, previous stay in the Federal Republic of Germany. Have you been convicted before? Declaration of maybe conviction, whatever it is. Maybe you've stolen before and you are convicted, so you have to put yes. So that is for that. So those are the most important one under this section. So the sixth section, and then let's go to the other one, which is actually your documents, which is actually quite easy as well. It's a easy application, actually very easy application. You just need the document entered. So this is where you will upload all the documents, and this is the passport. You choose that you'll be using passport before. So passport, proof of habitual residence in the administrative district. So this is just asking you where you are resident outside of Germany, if you have ownership of the house, or if your government ID. This document must contain your current address. If your government ID that is recognized by your country, if it carries your address, you can use it here. This is what is asking from you here. So your current address, or what shows that you are the owner of the house, or whatever it is. This is the university degree that you say you have, or your training certificate that is recognized by the state, and the document must have an apostille on the original. That is, there must be a stamp by the authorized body in the country that this degree or this qualification is recognized in the country. So there are different bodies that do that. So you will have to get the apostille on it, which is a stamp. It's not that expensive actually, so you can get that. So recognition of the university degree. Please submit confirmation from the Central Office for Foreign Education that your university degree is state recognized. So you have to go to the ministry that's responsible for that. So proof of English language skills, you have to upload your results, which is actually at least level B2 of the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages. So you have to probably write your IELTS, TOEFL, or Cambridge, whatever it is, you upload it. So proof of qualified professional experience, which is actually your CV. And if you are traveling with your spouse, you upload your marriage certificate. And proof of secure livelihood. So these are proof that you are able to finance your living expenses for the duration of your visa. So one of the ways to do this is through blocked bank accounts. And another way is declaration of commitment. If a person living in Germany agrees to cover your cost, so this person will have to sign a declaration of commitment, and then maybe a bank statement which must have enough money for the past which we cover for 3 months. But I don't think this will actually be applicable to Nigeria, because it is country specific, and they know Nigeria often actually use proof of fund to for this kind of purposes. They always borrow it. So you want to residence permit in the country of application, proof of health insurance. These are additional information actually, and you may want to put that. So that is just how to apply for this opportunity. So that is everything that will be asked from you. Now, how I actually bypassed the inactive link at the initial stage was by choosing another country, because this visa is just new, opens June 1, which is 5 days ago. So It's being rolled out gradually. It's not, the online application is not in all the provinces yet. The embassy knows why this is actually happening, but hopefully when you are watching the video already, it may have been active. But if it's not active, if you are quick enough to see this video, if it's not active, then you can show that it's being gradually rolled out, and it will soon be active in your region as well. And one other thing you can do if it's not active is that you can contact the German embassy if you can apply for in-person application. So that is what I want to teach you. But do not choose another place of residence in an attempt to access the online registration, because that will not be legal. Do not actually choose a place that is not your residence, except you are in Brazil. I actually choose Brazil. Except you are in Brazil, that's when you can choose Brazil. But wait till it's actually active in your region, or call the German embassy for the option of in-person application. So I just did that so that I can show you what to expect, what to prepare, and the likes. So that's what I want to share with you in this video, and hopefully you've been able to learn a lot. Can you like this video? Can you subscribe to this channel, where I talk about opportunities such as this, developing your careers, accessing opportunities globally, and traveling abroad. So hopefully see you in subsequent videos. This is Opportunity News.